I wouldn't be surprised if it's the primary reserve currency of many governments. Governments buying Bitcoin and using it on their balance sheet and their reserves, but it will become the primary reserve currency.
Great transition there. So this is a piece from founding partner Matt Huang at Parify. And it just makes the case that, and this, I've never seen this comparison before, that there's certain technologies that you can adopt and there's certain technologies you're forced to adopt. The example he gives here is Christopher Nolan doesn't have an iPhone and he can survive without an iPhone. When gunpowder was invented, you have to adopt gunpowder, you get killed on the battlefield, you get murked. He equates technology of Bitcoin more like gunpowder than the iPhone, where you're being forced to from a financial necessity point, which I thought was a really interesting comparison.
Is it a national security emergency that the US is not acquiring Bitcoin today?
Well, the CIA invented it, so I think they have Satoshi stash back there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an interesting. That'd be an interesting special piece. Is a deep dive on the CIA and their hands in Bitcoin creation.
You should write it.
Yeah, I've been hanging out with Dark Miggles too much. What's next on the list? Hadron Collider.
Yeah, this is just an announcement from Tether. Tether is we're a big fan of that company, one of the best companies in the world in our opinion, and they launched a new tokenization platform. They are really the best with on-the-ground delivery of real-world assets, in this case USDT, and they're going to help other people expand that market.
This has been on my radar for a while. They have obviously created the most successful stablecoin to date with the largest holdings and balance sheet. They also have created other products like Tether Gold, which is gold backed, or really a token backed by Tether, and they have created the framework to tokenize assets of all different sizes and scale, which is very exciting. Obviously, it's been talked about for years as one of the biggest use cases or one of the biggest potential use cases of blockchain, just adding efficiencies, adding settlement features, adding distribution features in an automated way to these assets. And Tether has to be one of the best to do it, especially outside of the US, which I'm less familiar with the international market when it comes to tokenization, but every big platform that I've seen has mostly been US focused.
I got a question for the crowd. Tether or USDC?
For what we do, USDC, I like Tether. I always ignore the FUD. I think that they have been a great company.
Tether's been constantly under attack for a long time. People saying it's not backed, it's not liquid. I think time and time again, they've proven that that is not true, and it is backed. And when they issue billions of dollars in Tether, it's because they have billions of dollars of interest in people buying crypto and people that are actually putting real capital behind this. So I don't believe the FUD either. Tether is one of the best stable coins. And this is really interesting because at its essence, creating Tether is a form of tokenization of the dollar. So them getting into tokenization just makes sense. And I'm sure they'll bring a lot more real world assets onto the chain. So bullish on that. Love what Tether's doing. And next up, we're going to talk about the Franklin Templeton Fund, right? We already talked about Bitcoin becoming the Treasury asset. Oh, we have another one here on the Treasury asset. Let's talk about that.
Just touch upon this real quick. There's another firm. It seems like almost every week are doing this. If any CEOs of public companies are listening to this, please move on. You're not Michael Saylor. Your bag is not big enough. You will be the fucking 10th Bitcoin minnow. Buy Ethereum, buy Solana, buy Chainlink. Be original. Don't copy everyone else.
You say that, and it's true, and there is more alpha with what you said, Monty, but share spike 50%.
Wow.
Pretty good. If you're a CEO, do something with crypto. Bitcoin may not be the best solution, but it is a solution.
Yeah, as long as we're not .comming right now, I think we still have some room to go, room to grow.
Room to go, room to grow.
Room to go, room to grow.